Hello YouTube, I'm Elliot Hawk, and this is TalkLogos. For today's show, I am so sorry, but I don't have anything really prepared. So instead, I'm going to be reading something that I've already written. Let me just take this off over here. Alright, so for today's topic, you're probably wondering, what do I mean, the offensive Christian? The way that I'm going to talk about it is by this speech that I wrote in my public speaking class. I was praying for it, and God just gave me the words to speak. Hear the words and listen to the message. So, here it goes. Back in my hometown, there was a sign above it was on the highway, as there was a bridge over the highway, and it was right there as the cars would drive by, and the sign said, "God doesn't exist, and Jesus Christ was a liar." Now, this bothered me, offended me a lot, but I thought to myself, if I had put up a sign on that overpass that said, "Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life," somebody would have ran up to me and said, "Hey, take that down. You can't put that up there. You're going to offend people." And for a second there, when I was thinking this, it really scared me. I was actually scared to offend someone with my faith. So this got me thinking. This is a real issue. This is a real issue that it's seeped its way into the Christian community. It has seeped its way in so far that we're scared. We're scared to offend people. We're scared to speak out. And I'm positive that after you hear what I have to say, no matter if you're a Christian or not, you're going to hear my words and you're going to rethink things. I'm sure of it. So for starters, I'm going to explain this idea of the offensive Christian in 3 points. What, why, and how. What is making you so scared to speak up for your beliefs? What is making you so scared to say that you are a Christian? 2, why? Why should you be an offensive Christian? And 3, how should you go about it? Well, what makes you so scared? Ask yourself that. Why am I so scared to speak up for my beliefs? Why am I so scared to tell someone, "Hey, I'm a Christian"? Well, I have an answer. Moral relativity. Well, moral relativism, as defined by Matthew Slick, he's the president and founder of the Christian Apologetics and Research Ministry. He said, all morals are relative to the social group within which they are constructed. So that pretty much means, what's good for you isn't necessarily good for someone else. And what is right to you isn't right for someone else. And what goes on further with this belief is that it has bred people to the point where they say to us that we have no right to tell anyone right from wrong, because all morality is relative. Now, the reason why it causes so much conflict between us and the moral relativists, or anyone who adopts this worldview, is the fact that we stand for something concrete. Even though at times many Christians are wayward and hypocritical, but still, the objective of Christianity is something that is a standard. It holds to certain morality, certain truths that are valid and solid. It's just something that can't be denied or argued over. And that's why moral relativists are so angry at us, and they hate us. They don't like the fact that we tell them that certain things are wrong. But now, this has actually caused conflict in our community, the Christian community. You see, because of moral relativism, and as I said, it has seeped its way into our community really badly. Because of moral relativism, It has made Christians like myself for a time. It has made Christians like me and you, if you're watching and you're a Christian. It has made us scared to tell someone, hey, Jesus loves you, no matter what. He goes on to say, if you speak out against moral relativism, you're labeled an intolerant bigot. Now, this leads me to what I have to say next, which is why? Why should you be an offensive Christian? Well, if anything, you need to defend your faith. In order for you to defend your faith, you need to know how to defend your faith. Christianity naturally offends people. It's been that way since Jesus Christ started his ministry. He was hated by many just for the words he spoke. Being the offensive Christian in the right way, you need to know how to do it in a way of love and understanding that Jesus so wholeheartedly spoke of. State your beliefs without arrogance, cockiness, or without condemnation towards others. That's wrong. You can't yell at them or throw the Bible in their face. You can't do that. You hold true to your morals, but you need to be able to sit down and have a talk with them. Be very respectful, but still hold true to your beliefs. Certain things are going to be different on side to side. You need to just have a logical discussion. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm trying to promote to you. To be a believer and a follower of Christ, you're going to offend people. You're going to run into moral relativism more often than not. You need to be prepared to defend your faith. You need to have an open mind, have an open heart with love, respect, and understanding of one another, whether you're a Christian or not. You need to be kind to one another. Just speak in love and respect and understanding. And that's why I wrote this. To be an offensive Christian, to offend the world, to be that counterculture movement that they don't want. You need to be an offensive Christian, but you need to do it in a good way that stays true to these ideas of love, compassion, and understanding. So be kind to one another, whether you're Christian or not. So if you're a Christian, please heed my words, because these are not my own. I prayed long and hard for this message from God. Please, I'm begging you, seek the Lord more diligently so that you can align yourself with his will. Even if you hate God, even if you denied him before, pray to him. Challenge him. Say, if you are a real God, let it be known. I promise you, if you do want to experience his glory and his wonderful love and light, then you will get an answer. I promise you that. And I hope you learned something, and I hope you felt moved. And if you did, I'm telling you, act upon it. If you hate me for my belief, then I'm sorry. But I will no longer be scared to tell someone, hey, I believe that Jesus Christ died for my sins. I will no longer be scared to say that. So, thank you so much for listening and watching my video. More videos every other Saturday. Just message me, give me something to work with, ask me questions, give me ideas that you would like to hear me talk about. I promise you I'm going to do it from a place of love, respect, and understanding, and I'm going to do it to the best of my knowledge. Remember that, and message me anything you want about religion, faith, or spirituality, anything. So before we go, I'm going to leave you with a question. Last week's question, I didn't get an answer to, so that's still open to an answer. If you are new to this channel and you want to see last week's video, just go ahead and click the button right there that says last video, yeah, and then if you want to see the next video, click next right there. Here's this week's question. Do you think that God is a boy or a girl? Leave your comments in the section below. Remember, subscribe. It's going to be right up there. I'm doing away with the subscribe button in the eyeball because maybe some of you didn't know. It was an invisible annotation. You couldn't see it. But yeah, anyway, the subscribe button is going to be right there in the top corner. If you want, you can go ahead and check out my other 2 channels. You can check that out right over there. This has been TalkLogos. Thank you, and God bless. I didn't know about Jesus.